Hey YouTube. I was going to say good morning, but I'm hearing the church bells ring that it is noon already. I can't believe that it's so late. Um, Mr. Honey and I slept late this morning. He's working the late shift today, and our daughter came over this morning, so I have yet to finish, honestly, my second cup of coffee, and I just realized that it's downstairs, so I don't even have anything to drink. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you can probably hear the bells ringing in the background. Anyway, for those of you that didn't watch my ramble yesterday, I was feeling a bit of overwhelm, and I did a reading, and one of the cards talked about, one of the positions was how to ground myself, and the card that came up was the star. And I talked about how we hadn't set out on our deck very much this summer. We've just been really busy, it seems like, and kind of running in different directions. And so I said, we're going to sit out on the deck tonight and watch the stars, and that will be very grounding. We had a torrential downpour, and I thought at first, well, we can still go out and sit because the deck is covered, but then it started to blow. So we didn't get outside. But we did walk the Budster this morning, and it's so much cooler in the morning. I guess the rain took, a lot of the humidity down. The sun is still really hot. You can tell, this afternoon it's going to get really hot. But there's this cool breeze, and you can, it's that time of year where you can feel that autumn is around the corner. So, without further ado, this is Wednesday, Tarot Wisdom with Jillie, and I am Jillie. So, let's get started. I am using my tried and true, my very first deck of cards, the Waite Smith deck with the plaid backs, and gosh, I was like a kid in a candy store yesterday shuffling these. My hands are small, and there's not very many decks that I have that I can, I call it cascade shuffling. I don't know what everybody else calls it out there, but so I really enjoy this. All right, let's pick three cards. Let's pick a card for where we are right now, midweek, and let's pick a card for, I think, something, we can learn, or something we can hold on to, and something we need to release. All right. So where we are. So we are at new beginnings, and we are at possibly seeing things with beginner's mind, with that inquisitiveness, with the newness, with freshness of perspective, with fun, looking at something, feeling that, we are having some fun midweek. The Fool has all of his hopes and cares uh, in his, oh gosh, what is this thing called, guys? Like, his little pack there. He's got it slung over his shoulder. And so we have some brightness midweek, which is very, very nice. What we can hold on to, the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords, I think she gets a bad rap. And honestly, the Queen of Swords is kind of who I want to be when I grow up. She is somebody who, maybe I feel like I already am her in some ways. She is a person who's been hurt in her life. She's been deeply hurt. Sometimes they say that this is the widow card, that she's actually lost a spouse or someone very close to her. But she's also somebody that is in her head a lot, which is me too. She and I'm sure very many of us, right? So we think too much maybe, or we um, sometimes, do we come off as being aloof? Now I know I'm talking about what we should hold on to, so just bear with me for a second. She's also very analytical, and uh, she's got a great sense of humor, and she knows as the queen that she wants to, and she does, she has her hand extended, her hand extended in friendship. So she's offering her hand to people, but she's also got her heart protected. And in many Queen of Swords cards, you'll see her with a sword over her heart. So what I would say we need to hold on to is definitely offering ourselves of service. So, offering ourselves to wherever we're needed, but also to keep that sword over our heart, draw those boundaries, um, keep our heart protected. Also, I would say, especially with the the newness of this, the queen balances it because she's all about the thinking part of it. The fool is about the the feeling, the energy of it. And the queen is about the thinking things through part. So we need her. We need her for the balance. And what we can let go of. Well, there's the card. Need I say more? So whatever it is that's oppressing us, whatever it is that we feel tied to, possibly addicted to, whether that's social media or alcohol, iced tea, coffee, whatever it is, whatever it is that affects our life in a negative way, whatever it is that keeps us bound, those are the things that we want to release. And the Fool gives us the energy and the hope and the inspiration to do that. And the balance of the Queen makes it possible. So that's our Wednesday wisdom, and I hope that you enjoyed it. It's kind of been exciting for me to look at these cards. I kind of enjoyed it. I hope you did too. I hope that you got something out of it, and I will be back very, very soon with the new video. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.